Welcome to Change Your Focus, a mindfulness podcast designed to inspire and center you. I am Dr. Sayiba Aiko, your host and transformational life coach, life integration specialist, and mindfulness practitioner. As a sickle cell warrior, my journey to educate myself on natural and holistic health practices was inspired by my personal health challenges. My career path eventually led me to becoming a certified life coach, supporting individuals as they discover their purpose, transcend health challenges, and live authentic lives. Join me every week as I guide you through a 10-minute breathing meditation and insight session that will leave you feeling relaxed, refreshed, and de-stressed. Greetings and welcome to episode 11 of Change Your Focus, a mindfulness podcast designed to inspire and center you. I am Dr. Sayiba Aiko, your host and transformational life coach, life integration specialist, and mindfulness practitioner, here to help you transform your life one mindful decision at a time. I'm also here reminding you to be mindful of the products you put on and in your body, as well as the products you use around your home. Today's episode is about limitlessness.
To maximize the full effects of this mindfulness practice, using stereo headphones in a safe and quiet location is highly recommended.
Now, I invite you to contemplate this quote by American engineer, physician, former NASA astronaut, and the first African American woman to travel to space, Dr. Mae C. Jemison. Never limit yourself because of others' limited imagination. Never limit others because of your own limited imagination. When I contemplate this quote, I think of a time when I let certain dreams and ideas die because I sought external validation from others instead of trusting in my own visions and bringing my dreams to life. As a young girl, I wanted to be a prima ballerina. However, because of the list of limitations associated with sickle cell disease, I let this dream die. Fast forward to life after my divorce, which I shared in the previous episode. I became more courageous, challenging all sorts of expired beliefs in my life. As an adult woman, I was constantly triggered by my mom because there were occurrences in my childhood that I hadn't forgiven and let go of. Whenever we had disagreements, I would lose my patience and react out of frustration. I didn't like the way that I would explode when I got upset at her. I wanted a better relationship with my mother. I wanted to respond to her with patience, tender love, and care. So, I imagined a better relationship between she and I focused on my part in the co-creation of our relationship. I decided to become the kind of daughter I actually wanted to be, regardless of how she showed up. I released my limiting beliefs around how I thought she might continue showing up. While my mom was incredibly supportive to me and my siblings, I released my expectations for her to give me the emotional availability that I felt I needed as a little girl. My mom absolutely loved making our home beautiful, making sure we were dressed to perfection and that we looked nice before we left home. She was great at the beautification of all things. She spent so much time cooking home-cooked meals. We had Sunday dinners at our home. However, there was an area that I felt I needed as a little girl that my mom did not have the capacity to serve in, and this was emotional availability and support. I now understand as an adult, she could not give that because she wasn't given that. However, again, like I said, she did so many things for me, for us. Growing up, she showed up to all the events. She was extremely supportive in whatever we needed. She provided. Again, she was a doer. And so that's what she did. She did all that she could. And so this one area seemed like so much when I was a little girl that was missing. And it wasn't until I was older that I was able to gain perspective and see, wow, she showed up in all the areas she could in my life. And this area that was seemingly large, she didn't have the capacity because she wasn't poured into in that way as a child either. So instead of holding on to my expectations of her, I decided to focus on the possibilities of a new relationship that felt mutually fulfilling. So I wrote her a vulnerable, apologetic letter from a place of love and forgiveness, and I mailed it to her, which she received with understanding and love. This was the turning point where we began to slowly build a healthier relationship. She also apologized for her part in the co-creation of our relationship, and that felt really good. Now, our relationship isn't perfect. However, it feels better to me because I released the limiting beliefs I had of my mother and her ability to show up emotionally. Not only have I changed my responses to her, she has become more inquisitive and open to seeing things differently. The younger version of me would have never believed my mom would be engaging in emotionally challenging conversations or forgiving and letting go of hurtful things from her past. It took both of us releasing our outdated views of each other and limiting beliefs about the possibilities of who we could become in order to have a better relationship. I'm so grateful for the relationship we have now. So, as you are contemplating Dr. Mae Jemison's quote, I invite you to make yourself comfortable as we prepare to connect to our breath and meditate by sitting on the floor cross-legged or in a chair with your feet flat on the floor to ground yourself. Your spine will be straight and your neck an extension of your spine. Now rest your hands on your thighs with the tips of your thumbs and index fingers touching. This is the Gyan Mudra. Your palms will be facing up. Once you're comfortable in this position, close your eyes. Begin to inhale through your nose and exhale out of your mouth. Inhale through your nose deeply and slowly. Exhale out of your mouth deeply and slowly. Continuing that breath. Few more breaths. You're doing great. One last time. Now release this breath and return to a pace that is comfortable for you. Now today's meditation will deepen your ability to create your own reality and move beyond the limitations that you and others have set for yourself. With your eyes still closed, focus on the space between your eyebrows, your third eye chakra. Now imagine you're in a movie theater and you're about to watch a movie on the big white projection screen in front of you. I want you to imagine that this movie is how you want your life to unfold in the next 5 years. Imagine that you are the only one in the movie theater and forget about what you've seen or experienced in the past. Now, on the screen, begin to see what you would like to transpire in your life 6 months from now. Allow yourself to feel the joy, excitement, love, whatever it is you imagine as you are watching this movie. Now, imagine a year out from now, and you're watching the movie of your life. What is it that you really want? Is it a new house? Do you want to have a better relationship with your children? Do you want to start a new business? What is your burning desire? Envision what you want to happen and really focus your attention on bringing positive energy around this desire. Visualizing this on the projection screen in front of you. Feeling excited, laughing uncontrollably, enjoying the movie of your life. Now imagine year 2. You're watching year 2 of your life. And see the desires you have 2 years out from now expanding and becoming better. This is a really entertaining movie. It's all you've ever imagined occurring in your life. Really enjoy it. Feel all the beautiful feelings of watching what you've co-created, the actions you've taken to bring your desires into fruition. Now, see 3 years out from now, and really see and feel this amazing movie of your life. You fulfilling all your desires, becoming who you want to be, showing up for yourself in new ways. Really see that, making the connections that you desire to make, releasing perhaps people and things that are not serving you and helping you get to where you desire to be. See it all. Be entertained in the best way by your life movie. And now you're into year 4. This movie's getting good. What do you see? Are you creating a fun and entertaining film? Are you laughing uncontrollably in life, loving deeply, saying the things that your soul wants to say, doing the things that you desire to do? Are you fulfilling your true purpose? And now, year 5. How spectacular is your life 5 years from now? Are you earning the income that you desire? Are you living in the home you desire, in the country you desire? Is your mind, body, and soul in the best health that it can be? Are you passionate about life and everything in it? See yourself doing all the things you desire. Rising to the occasion, loving yourself the way you deserve to be loved. becoming all that you are capable of being. See this movie as it's culminating, it's coming to an end, exactly how you intended. And notice how you feel as you're sitting in this movie theater, watching this movie. Are you proud of yourself? Simply notice how you feel. And as we near the end of this meditation, slowly begin to see your life movie come to an end as the closing credits begin to scroll up the screen. How do you feel at the end of your movie? Are you laughing, crying, clapping, rejoicing? Now take a deep breath. And once all the credits have scrolled away, take the deepest breath you have taken all day. Then begin to feel the seat beneath you. And slowly come back into the space, perhaps wiggling your fingers, your toes, stretching, whatever feels good to you. And when you are ready, I invite you to open your eyes. Now, to complete our mindfulness session for today, please affirm by repeating after me. I am limitless and I create my own reality. Good. Let's say that again. I am limitless and I create my own reality. Great. One last time. I am limitless and I create my own reality. Beautiful. I invite you to be mindful, breathe deep often, and contemplate ways you can go beyond the limits of life and what others place on you and access your own limitlessness in creating the life you desire. Remember, mindfulness is always available to you every minute of every day. May you use each minute to be mindful. I am Dr. Sayiba Aiko, your transformational life coach, life integration specialist, and mindfulness practitioner, here to help you transform your life one mindful decision at a time. I am also here reminding you to be mindful of the products you put on and in your body, as well as the products you use around your home. If you found this podcast through social media, please share which platform in the comments below. Also, remember to like, share, and subscribe on all social media platforms to follow my journey. Also, join my exclusive community on Patreon at Integr8 Lyfe. Thank you for tuning in, listening, engaging, and being mindful with me today. Namaste. Be sure to tune in next week for episode 12. It's all about the pursuit of happiness. If you found any of this information helpful, useful, you'd like to explore more mindfulness practices, or you're growing through something in your life and you'd like support, click the link below to book a one-on-one discovery call with me so we can see how I can best support you.